Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? That's what I like to hear. All right, we've got some live music for you tonight. We've got our open mic showcase, and what that is last Saturday we had an open mic that started at 6 p.m. and went till about midnight. And we had a number of performers throughout that evening, and we brought 4 of them back tonight. So these 4 performers or 4 acts that are going to be playing tonight get a little bit of extra time to stretch out and show a little more of what they got. So tonight we're going to have David play for us. We've got Trevin coming up at 7:30, Party of Doubt at 8, and then Rebecca at 8:30. So without further ado, let's get David on up, and we'll start the show.
How's it going, guys? I'm David. I used to have a lot of stage names, but after a while, I'm just like, they're confusing, so I'll go with David for now. Good evening. First song, I'm going to do a cover song. You probably hear this a lot. It's not quite as annoying as Blank Space and Style by Taylor Swift, but almost quite as annoying because they overplay the song a lot on the radio. So it's Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Move this away for now. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? 'Cause darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am, baby, now. Loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. All gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul would never grow old, it's evergreen. Memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. And baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. place your head on my beating heart, thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of the thousand stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Baby, we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. Okay, yep, that's probably the only top 40 song I'll play tonight. I'm sorry about that, or maybe I'm not sorry, I don't know. And I'm going to play a cover song. I used to be really into like emo screamo, that kind of stuff. I was on the emo screamo band in high school. I used to scream my heads off on the stage. Until now, it's like, yeah, I get job interviews. You know, I got some people I get to sing to every now and then. Special people. I can't just have that voice anymore. It makes me sound like Smeagol. You know, it's like. Aah. So I still love emo screamo. This is one of the most popular ones back in the day. By Under Oath. I love the song. I'm doing an acoustic version of it. So bear with me if you're in love with the screamo version. I'm just gonna tone it down. It's Reinventing Your Exit by Under Oath. High on a Sunday, feeling like we're nothing short of invincible. Starts again, can you feel it? It takes your breath away. Stop saying that we're invincible. Just run and run, you're uninviting, unrewarding. And I'm misinforming you. We all wanna be somebody. Right now, we're just looking for the exit. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, you had me up against your wall. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, you had me up against your wall. It's you and me on a Monday. The lies that we told, this is where we both go numb now. You broke my heart again this time. You're fading now, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. We all wanna be somebody. Right now we're just looking for the exit. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, up against the wall. You had me up against your wall. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, up against the wall. You had me up against your wall. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, up against the wall. You had me up against your wall. This is the way I would have done things. Up against the wall, up against the wall. You had me up against your wall. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna now play a song that's been around for a while. Any of you ever watched the movie Garden State? You know, Zach Braff and all that stuff. They do really random crap in the movie that it just doesn't make any sense, you know. It's a good movie. I like a song in there. It was in one of my favorite things. It's called Fair by Remy Zero. And yeah, one of my favorite songs, and I'm going to cover that. Hey, are you lonely? Had summer gone so slowly. We found the ground, but the damage was done. It's cold as you face into the sun. Where'd you go? You're alive, well it's only falling frames, they told me. You stand out, it's so loud, and so what if it is? It's cold as you fade into the wind. Where'd you go tonight? The sun shall see its light. And what if you catch me? Where would we land? Someone's life for taking his hand. Sing to me hope as she's thrown on the sand. All of your work is rated again. Where'd you go? somehow the rain this thing could allow. I tried, I was all wrong. You're so strong in this life and work, and choice took far too long. Where'd you go? Tonight the sun shall see its light. And what if you catch me? Where would we land? In somebody's line for taking his hand. Sing to me hope as she's thrown on the sand. All of your work is raided again. When I was sure you'll follow through, my world was turned to blue. When you would hide, your songs would die, and I hide yours with mine, and all my words were bound to fail. But I know you won't fail. See, I can tell. Okay, let's see. That was 3 songs. Okay, I'm pretty much doing all cover songs, but I'll figure why the heck not do an original song. It's not very good. I mean, there's a reason why the cover songs are all over the radio, because they're good. Mine are just kind of like really crappy, but I did just finish writing a song, give you a little backstory, you know, like there was just some really cool person in the summer, you know, had a little thing going on, but it's like she went back to college and all that stuff, and I'm just like, well, you know, and I don't fall easily, and when I do, it actually means something, and it's like she's graduating from Wazoo this just coming up summer, but it's kind of like all my friends were like, dude, you're an idiot, you're like waiting for something you don't even know it's ever gonna happen again. I'm like, I don't care, you know, I'm an artist, I don't have a brain, I just feel things. I'm not like one of those really dumb businessmen that just make logic out of everything. I'm actually in business too, so I'm kind of stupid either way. But on a brighter note, I wrote a song about it, so I'm gonna call the song "The Last Semester." Sounds kind of cliche, but yeah. Summer, I saw you smiling. My heart just went off beating. Out of the beats, I wanna believe there was more than what I could see in you with me. I'm sober now from the sweetest dream of you and me. Now I'm lost in between. The facts don't line up with matter. People can say whatever. When you were next to me, I felt the highest heights under my feet. It's winter and I'm just waiting. No one else can take the feeling. I wanna believe of all the things. You're the one thing that's meant to be. of you with me. I'm sober now from the sweetest dream of you and me. Now I'm lost in between. The facts don't line up with matter. People can say whatever. When you were next to me, I felt the highest heights under my feet. I'm sober now from the sweetest dream of you and me. Now I'm lost in between. The facts don't line up with matter. People can say whatever. When you were next to me, I felt the highest heights under my feet. Thank you. Okay, now I'm actually gonna read off some stuff, like lyrics and stuff for this song because here's the funny thing. Even though I wrote a song to describe how I felt about a certain thing, I still can't describe how I feel as much as Jimmy Eat World does. That's why, like, these people write awesome music, and that song, even though I didn't write it, it actually really describes how I feel. So I'm gonna cover that song. Actually, I don't think I can read off this. It's kind of low, but I can try to. Oh, okay, cool. I'll figure it out. Okay, I think that side has brighter light. Okay, I don't know if it gets any better light, so if I do screw up, there might be like a 27.96% chance I might screw up because I can't read off this very well, but I will carry on. Just getting my pick out of my wallet. Or, Dane, do you have a pick? Tyler, do you have a pick? Okay, cool. Can I borrow one? Thank you. Sorry. I was warming up and I don't know where my pick went. Thanks. Alright, the song is called Dizzy by Jimmy Eat World. bad. All right. Close your eyes and kiss your hand and you blow it. It isn't meant for me, and I notice the choice was ours so long. Then why did we both choose letting go? Does it end like this? I never had a chance to heal your heart. Just a number always counting down to the new start. You always knew the truth, and the world will spin around you. Are you dizzy yet? Respectfully, so honestly, I'm calling out. Do you hear the conversation we talked about? I'll back away to the safety of a quiet house. If there's a half a chance in this moment, when your eyes met mine, we showed it up. I'll talk and not a lot. You think we were living dream, and shame never crept close to our naked feet. If there was something left to lose, then don't let me wear out my shoes that I still walk in. I tried, but it rang and rang. I called out night on the payphone. Remember those from another life. If everything I meant to you, you can let conceal and fold into a bin. So blind. Respectfully, so honestly, I'm asking now. Do you hear the conversation we talked about? I'll back away to the safety of a quiet house. If there's a half a chance in this moment, when your eyes met mine, we showed it up. Oh, take it all back, take it first, your last, your only. Take it all back, take it back, everything you showed me. Oh, this must be how it feels when the feeling goes out. I told you as I haven't, I never felt this way. You said I have the shot that stops my clock, baby, it's okay. 'Cause you never had regrets. That Jesus is there someone, yeah, was goddamn wish. Did you get yours, babe? Respectfully, so honestly, I'm calling out. Do you hear the conversation we talked about? I'll back away to the safety of a quiet house. If there's a half a chance in this moment, when your eyes met mine, we showed it up. Respectfully, so honestly, I'm calling out. Do you hear the conversation we talked about? I'll back away to the safety of a quiet house. If there's a half a chance in this moment, when your eyes met mine, we shall let up. Thank you. Alright, last song of the night, and God, I have a pick, because both these songs needed a pick. It'd be kind of weird if I just borrow a pick, I'll return it, and then I'm like, hey, I need a pick again. But it's good to have two songs in a row I can use the pick, so. This song is from a newer, pretty indie movie about musicians. It's called If I Stay, and there's a song in the movie I really liked. It's called I Never Wanted to Go. So I'm playing this one. I spend these hollow nights all alone. Slip from the looking glass that you made home. Let's go. I saw the sea in you. It was a mirage. It wasn't even so. I played the odds. I'm full of black and blues from all those nights with you. I never wanted to go. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you to feel the same as me. I never wanted to go, but now I'm letting you know. I just wanted to feel the life in me. I went from solid steel to broken glass. The darkest side of me you brought out fast. Things I said were true. I'm taking them back from you. I never wanted to go. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you to feel the same as me. I never wanted to go, but now I'm letting you know. I just wanted to feel the life in me. I miss you. I wish you would just let me be. Just leave it. Stop breathing. I need to be free. I never wanted to go. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you to feel the same as me. I never wanted to go, but now I'm letting you know. I just wanted to feel the life in me. I never wanted to go. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you to feel the same as me. I never wanted to go, but now I'm letting you know. I just wanted to feel the life in me. Thank you, everyone, and that's it. And, now I'm gonna go drink some coffee because I almost fell asleep while I was playing. So have a great night, you all.
All right, thank you, David, for playing for us tonight. That's an awesome way to start it out. We got Trevin out there. Oh, thank you. Come on up, Trevin. Hey, Tyler, do you know any jokes? Tell us one. What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor? No. But don't. I need a snare. I need a snare up here. All right, so Trevin's going to entertain us for the next half hour, and then we got a Party of Doubt coming up, and then we're going to have Rebecca to finish off the night.
No. Yeah, Radio Shack. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so this first song is going to be called Suck It and See. Your love is like a sturdy leather headlock. Your kiss, it couldn't put creases in the rain. You're rarer than a can of dandelion and burdock. And those other girls are just post-mixed lemonade. Suck it and see, you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw woman with horror movie shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for you. I poured my aching heart into a pop song. I couldn't get the hang of poetry. That's not a skirt, girl, that's a sawn-off shotgun. When I can only hope you've got it aimed at me. Suck it and see, you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw woman with horror movie shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for blue moon girls from once upon a Shangri-La. How I often wonder where you are. And you have got that face that just says, baby, I was made to break your heart. Oh, suck it and see, you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw woman with horror movie shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for you. Thank you. Alright. This next one is something called Despair in the Departure Lounge. He's pining for her. superior. There might be buildings and pretty things to see like that, but architecture won't do. Although it might say a lot about the city or town, I don't care what they've got, but I'm turning them down. It don't say the funny things she does. Don't even try and cheer 'em up, because it just won't happen. Got the feeling again, this time on the aeroplane. There might be tellies in the back of the seats in front, but Rodney and Del won't do. Although it might take your mind off the aches and the pains, laugh when he falls through the bar. But you're feeling the same, 'cause she isn't there to hold your hand. She won't be waiting for you when you land. It feels like she's just nowhere near. You could well be out on your ear. This all comes closely followed by the fear, and the thought of it makes you feel a bit ill. Yesterday I saw a girl who looked like someone you might knock about with, and almost shouted, and then reality kicked in within us. It seems as we become the winner, you lose a bit of summer. And I've wondered if you wanted it all. And don't say out, 'cause you got no idea. And she's still nowhere near. This all comes closely followed by the fear, and the thought of it makes you feel a bit ill. Despair in the departure lounge, it's 1 and there still be around at 3. No signal and low battery. All right. This song is called Love is a Laser Quest. Do you still feel younger than you thought you would by now? Oh, darling, have you started feeling old yet? Don't worry, I'm sure that you're still breaking hearts with the efficiency that only youth can harness. And do you still think love is a laser quest? Do you take it all more seriously? Well, I've tried to ask you this in some daydreams that I've had, but you're always busy being make-believe. And do you look into the mirror to remind yourself you're there? Have somebody's goodnight kisses got that covered? Well, I'm not being honest, I pretend that you were just some lover. Now I can't think of air without thinking of you, and I doubt that comes as a surprise. I can't think of anything to dream about, and I can't find anywhere to hide. And when I'm hanging on by the rings around my eyes, and I convince myself I need another, for a minute it gets easier to pretend that you were just some lover. And when I'm pipe and slippers and rocking chairs, singing dreadful songs about summer, I found a better method of pretending you were just some lover. have found a better method of pretending you were just some lover. Thank you. Let's see. This song is about a girl named Erin. You're a head case with a smile. Can't stop to make up your mind. An education so lame. When you bitch and you moan. You're a loose girl, I'm a guy. You're a truth freak with a lie. A situation so strange. It's a TV show. Click. In a hotel on the phone, you're gonna leave me, I should have known. And I was thinking, it's so sad, I didn't want you to go. Oh, wanna follow the laws of man. Bloody apron, leg of lamb. It's so hard to win when there's so much to lose. Oh no. Infiltrate the walls that are caving in. Ain't a bad thing. The same reality. Infiltrate the walls that are caving in. It ain't a bad thing. It all coming natural. Second Avenue, Raising Cane. Oh, I'm a sinner, ring my bell. I tell you what, I get up if I knew I fell. Wanna know if I know why. I can't say that I do. Don't understand the evil eye, or how one becomes two. I just can't recall what started on, or how to begin again. I ain't here to break it, just see how far it will bend. Again and again, hey, I wanna make it, I wanna make it with you. Anytime, anywhere, yeah. I wanna make it, I wanna make it with you. Sometimes the same is different, but mostly it's the same. These mysteries lie, that just ain't my thing. If I told you that I knew about the sun and the moon, that'd be untrue. The only thing I know for sure is what I want to do. Anytime, anywhere, yeah. I wanna make it, I wanna make it with you, love. Thank you. The smile as she walked in the room, have all turned into frowns. Am I too quick to assume that the love is no longer in bloom? The tantrums and the tears play a very different tune to what they did before. Red's red raw, and the ending doesn't sound like the happiest around. When you saw before, it felt much more like the product of a squabble. Now there's reason for it to be something more, and there would be. Oh, it's uncertain whether the curtain has shut for good. She said, see if it's still raining. I'm not dressed for it, and if you love me, and I interrupt to receive a scowl and stare, but still decided to stop her there. Wouldn't be outrageous to say we either shouting I was shagging dark and tempestuous bays. At least that's how it felt yesterday. The eyes are getting heavier, and whether you're asleep or awake is a mystery. Would a kiss be too much to ask when you fit me? Like Sunday's frozen pitch fits a thermos flask. It's a pity it just hit me. We can't go back to the chest touching on the back. Nothing seems to kill me, no matter how hard I try. Nothing's closing my eyes. Nothing can bring me down for your pain or delight. No. me at all. Not one for giving up, though not invincible. I know I've given everything I need. I give you everything I own. I've given if it could at least be ours alone. I've given everything I could, blow it to hell and gone. Burrow down and then blow up the outside. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside world. Someone tried to tell me something. Don't let the world bring you down. Nothing can do me in before I do myself. So save it for your own and the ones you can help. No more. I've given everything I need. I give you everything I own. I've given if it could at least be ours alone. I've given everything I could to blow it to hell and gone. Burrow down and then blow up the outside. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside world. Gonna make it understood. Oh, you know I never would. Try it, no, I know this one. Blowing it to hell and gone. You should know I never could. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside world. Blow up the outside. Spend my days with a woman unkind. Smoke my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind, make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. Wanted out tomorrow, ever follow today. Mountains in the canyon side tremble and shake. The children of the sun begin to wake. It seemed like the heart of the gods got a punch on the nose and a side in the flow. I think I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. Meet you out there where the path runs straight and high. To find a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never ever been born. Standing in the heel of the mountain of dream, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. Thank you.
All right, we're going to have Party of Doubt coming up next. We're going to get them set up real quick, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Test.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Testing.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Hello. Nice. Right.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Can I have a little more on the monitor? 1, 2, 3. Yep, perfect. All right. All right, thank you. In the quiet stillness there is sound. Beyond the darkness, light is all around. Listen, listen. You will hear. In the sonic madness lies a song. Beyond the blinding chaos there is calm. Listen, listen. You will hear. Looking where I cannot see. Seeing what's in front of me. Hoping to come out the other side. Everywhere I go, I feel the crowd pressing up against me, tightly wound. Hard to listen, hard to hear. Looking where I cannot see, feeling what's in front of me, hoping to come out the other side. In the quiet stillness there's sound. Beyond the darkness light is all around. Listen, listen. You will hear. Thank you.
All right. The next song is for those of you who are still searching. No, not you. There got to be somebody out there.
Some of these songs are like so hot off the press this week that we haven't even memorized them yet. So.
The ink is still wet.
Yes, yeah.
I used to look so hard, so hard, so hard for someone to save me from myself, someone to make this half of me whole. He runs through life, he's healing the weary, weary and tired. He cannot let them down, sharing his dreams and waking their feelings of hope. They cannot see his pain. is so strong, his anger safe inside. But nobody's fooled, they all see him hiding, hiding in fear, the part he's scared to show, the part he won't let go. I used to look so hard, look so hard, so hard, so hard, for someone to save me from myself, save me from myself. She's working through life, she's climbing a ladder so high she cannot see the top. Years pass her by with her family fading, fading from view. They're almost out of sight, almost out of sight. She used to look so hard, look so hard, so hard, so hard, for someone to save her from herself, save her from herself. Don't you see there's nothing else to do? Stop searching, stop searching. Don't you see it's all inside of you, all inside of you. I traveled the world looking for something, something beyond the ocean's mountain tops. Time travel too, with my heart still longing, longing for life somewhere out beyond my hand. I used to look so hard, look so hard, so hard, so let you in, I will let you down. You should run out now, you should leave. I'm sorry, you should just forget that you saw this mess. There are no regrets, I should be alone. See how they run away every time. See how they run away every time. I know everything is gonna be fine. See how they run away every time. Don't talk about me. I don't know what to say to you. Don't talk about you. Something else. Don't talk about me. I don't know what to say to you. Don't talk about you. Something else.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is an Iris Dement song, and she's a singer-songwriter from Arkansas, where all the best singer-songwriters hail from.
Why not?
I'm not just saying things about Arkansas. I actually have ancestry there, so you know,
I used to live in Arkansas.
even better.
All right.
As soon as we get.
When my morning comes around, no one else will be there, so I won't have to worry about what I'm supposed to say. And I alone will know that I climbed the great big mountain. That's all that will matter when my morning comes around. When my morning comes around, I will look back on this valley, at these sidewalks and alleys where I lingered so long, and this place where I now live, it'll turn to ash and cinder, like some ghost I won't remember when my morning comes around. When my morning comes around, from a new cup I'll be drinking, and for once I won't be thinking there's something wrong with me. And I'll wake up and find all my faults have been forgiven, and that's when I'll start living, when my morning
you.
So thanks everybody for coming out. This is Ashley Lacey on vocals and shaker and bass. And Rebecca Guthrie on accordion and vocals. And I'm Jack Brand. So we'll do
On guitar and piano.
The very first song we did was from a solo CD that I did last year that Rebecca and Ashley both contributed to, and so did Mark, who's sitting in front. And this is another song from that CD. So.
One more day fades away. Now I lay me down to sleep. Before I wake, before I break, dreaming of an open sky. Hallelujah, by and by. Lift me up and let me fly. Summer rain, all in vain. This is the season before the fall. Here I am, half a man, dreaming of an open sky. Hallelujah, by and by. Lift me up and let me fly. Who will know where I've been? Would I walk this road again? Gather round, take me down over the hill and far away. Say goodbye, one last time, dreaming of an open sky. Hallelujah, by and by. Lift me up and let me fly.
Thank you.
So the next one is another cover from the 80s. Woohoo! Woohoo, yes. Some people love the 80s. Manic Monday, anyone? Yeah. Why not?
You didn't know there was an accordion in that, did you? Little known fact. Let's try that again.
All right. 1, 2,
One more
3.
time.
Whoa.
Can we try it 3 times?
Third time is the charm. Okay, well,
Let me make sure I'm not going to screw it up this time. Oh, I just had a little gremlin in there. Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, and.
woke already. I was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. Oh, wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. Have to catch an early train, got to be to work by 9. And if I had an aeroplane, I still couldn't make it on time. 'Cause it takes so long just to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Blame it on the train, but the bus is already there. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. Of all my nights, why did my lover have to pick last night to get down? Last night. Doesn't matter that I have to be the both of us employment's down. He tells me in his bedroom, boys, come on, honey, let's go make some noise. Time goes so fast when you're having fun. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it were Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it were Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday.
All right, there's your dose of the 80s. We won't go
Woo,
there.
thank you.
I think you're the only one with a set list, Ashley.
So next one we have is, some of you might remember this, Early Morning Rain. I think you wanted to say something about it, Jack? You do.
Yeah, this is an old Gordon Lightfoot song. About I grew up with the Peter, Paul, and Mary version, and I would listen to it from my brothers and sisters' albums, and I always loved the vocal arrangement on this. And I think my sister might be watching from Nebraska on the webcam, so Jennifer, this is for you. So. All right. No? All right, third time's the charm.
Did you get my
The
accordion
gremlin.
gremlin? Sorry.
All right.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart and my pockets full of sand, I'm a long way from home and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, I don't runway number 9, big 707 said to go, but I'm out here on the grass, where the pavement never grows, where the liquor tasted good, and the cement all were fast. she goes, my friend. She's a-rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engine roar.
Hear the mighty engine roar.
See the silver wing on high.
See the silver wing on high.
She's away westward bound. Far above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. Well, this old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I might be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain.
All right. Thank you. All right, we will do one more song, back to the originals. And you want to say anything about this one, Rebecca?
Oh, well, we did this on Saturday, and then
Oh, that's right, you changed it
I
all.
decided
Rebecca called
it-
me late on the phone and said, I think this needs a harmony. I think this needs a different melody. And then you called me and said,
well, yeah, and then I said, well, I think the new melody is actually just a harmony part where you sing the melody.
so I needed to learn the... Can you hand me a pick off the piano? It doesn't matter. They're all about the same. All right. It's called Knock It Down. What? Oh, okay. Well, it's still called that even.
This would be a lot easier if I had my toddler on my back to balance me.
All right. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I see you, you see me, you're hiding, you won't say, I want to, you need to, you tell me it's okay. False words, blank smile, pretend you're doing well, tight face, worried hands, I'm ready for show and tell. Knock it down. Knock it, knock it down. Knock it down. Knock it, knock it down. Knock it down. Ooh. If I knew what you know, I could cut you, I could hurt you. If you hide, close your eyes, so afraid to bleed. It's not easy the very first time, but what do you have if you stay inside? Knock it down. Knock it down. Knock it down. Knock it down. Knock it down.
Get to the truth.
Get to the truth.
Get to the truth in the middle of all the lies. What do you lose?
What do you lose?
You can decide.
knock it down.
Knock it down.
Knock it, knock it down.
Knock it down.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We clear on all these?
All right, we're going to bring Rebecca up. First of all, let's give it up again for Party It Down. That was fantastic. All right. Now we're going to bring Rebecca up to finish the night and do a set for us, and she's going to do something that takes I couldn't do it, and it's amazing when I see somebody do it. But she's a cappella the entire way through, telling stories and singing, and you know, I've usually got a guitar to hide behind or something to hide behind, but she's. Very few people can pull off what Rebecca is about to pull off. So let's give her a hand and bring her on up.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, my name's Rebecca. And as yeah. Closer. I trust you. Is that good? Better? All right. Yes. Better? All right. Just got done with the wash. Awesome. So yeah, I just sing. I don't play. Well, I play some instruments, but they're all brass, and it's a little difficult to play the trumpet and sing at the same time. I could probably do it, but maybe not the sound I'm going for. So my friends and roommates have so fondly started calling this thing that I do Beccapella. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I am really nervous because I am new to this whole thing. So on this first song, I did this one on Saturday too, but if you guys could clap along with me on the chorus, I'll do my very best to cue you when to start and when to end. But if you clap with me, it'll give me a little bit of courage to get all the way through, and then the rest of the set will be easier, and we'll have a lot of fun doing it. Sound good? Yay. All right. There's something in that bottle, but happiness ain't it. It's cool and dark and sweet to taste, but it will keep you where you sit. All I long for is adventure and a cool breeze on my face. Brand new roads to walk upon and life that's sweet to taste. So give me freedom far and wide, I'm bound to lose my way. Getting lost is half the fun, then finding my new way. Adventure, you are calling me, now I long to go. Life, please be my teacher and show me where to go. Sometimes I sit and wonder, what am I doing here? Am I happy or distracted? Or am I staying out of fear? All I long for is belonging, and that my story be well told. Journeys without endings and sunsets bright and bold. So give me freedom far and wide, I'm bound to lose my way. But getting lost is half the fun, then finding my new way. Adventure, you are calling me, now I long to go. Life, please be my teacher and show me where to go. There are days within our lives that help us find out who we are. Then let this day be one where I can finally be me. So give me freedom far and wide, I'm bound to lose my way. But getting lost is half the fun, then finding my new way. Adventure, you are calling me, now I long to go. Life, please be my teacher and show me where to go. Something me freedom far wide, I'm bound to lose my way. But getting lost is half the fun of finding my new way. Adventure, you are calling me, and now I long to go. Life, please be my teacher and show me where to go. Thanks, everyone. That helped my jitters a lot. All right. This next song is pretty simple, and it's just for anyone out there who has maybe forgotten to take care of themselves. All right? Am I pretty enough or witty enough? Happy enough or wacky enough? Am I full of all the things to make your dreams come true? Out of all of the wishes in the world, what is it to you? Am I pretty enough or witty enough for you? I have dreamed of being something to someone truly special, the feather in their cap and the prize upon their arm. But what's the point in dreaming when you forget about your story? A dream for someone else can't get you far. Am I wealthy enough or healthy enough? Lucky enough or plucky enough? Am I full of all the things to make your dreams come true? Out of all of the wishes in the world, what is it to you? Am I wealthy enough or healthy enough for you? I have dreamed of being something to someone truly special, the dance within their step and the twinkle in their eye. But what's the point in dreaming when you forget about your story? A dream for someone else can't get you far. And it comes to this, I know my path can only lead to where I go. It's time to wish on my own star so I can go beyond far. All right. As you guys get to know me, you'll find out that I really like fantastical things, magic and fairies and dragons and sparkles and, good stuff. But fairies and magical things aren't always pretty or nice or fun. Sometimes they're a little bit devious and dark. There are some stories about fairies, stealing children in the night, changelings and stuff like that. So this story is about the fairies who aren't so nice. Okay? Moving fast and fierce, they fly deep into the trees. You may never see them except in your dreams. Drawn to things of beauty and all the things red, they can bring glory or dread. The fae have a story long told and long heard, but stories can't tell you the whispers I've heard, or show you the visions I've seen by the moon, or things that I felt in the dark of my room. Little tiny hands reach for little tiny child. It's best to make a gift of some buttermilk mild. Hang bells at the doorway or ribbons of red. The legends get stuck in your head. The fae have a story long told and long heard, but stories can't tell you the whispers I've heard, or show you the visions I've seen by the moon, or things that I felt in the dark of my room. The tales told at night, full of mischief and fright, warning our loved ones of things in the night. But what if they show only things that they want us to know? Moving fast and fierce, they fly deep into the trees. You may never see them except in your dreams. Little lips of mischief or beauty or dread, now they're alive in your head. you guys saw some little flying fairies with that song. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Okay, this story is a little bit longer, and I want you guys to just picture little cozy cabin next to an ocean, a beach, and a family, and the story that happens to them. On a hill by the ocean an old cabin stood. Mr. and Mrs. did what they could, dreaming that one day a family they'd be, living beside their beautiful sea. And they sang to the ocean to give them a child. And they sang to the ocean, please make her meek and mild. Fill her eyes with the music of your dancing waves, and bless her with long life so that she can stay. The ocean does listen to the people she knows, longing to visit the green grassy groves. As a gift she will give them a part of her soul, knowing they'll treasure her gift as it grows. And they sang to the ocean to give them a girl. And they sang to the ocean, please give us your best pearl. With a heart full of laughter and a voice like the breeze, hair full of starlight and a soul of the sea. One winter's evening with the moon as her guide, the ocean did send them a babe on the tide. At the shoreline she waited while her daughter did sleep, child of two worlds, now which will she keep? And she sang to the ocean as the child did grow. And she sang to the ocean, your waters I must know. Am I part of these green lands I now love to roam? Or are your deep waters truly my home? Now mother and father did love their dear girl, but she was unlike their sweet glossy pearl, with a taste for adventure that outweighed their own. Wild young creature started to roam. And she sang to the ocean, why am I here? And she sang to the ocean, I miss you, mother dear. Though I'll always remember the warmth of the sun, I know that my true home doesn't have one. The courageous young Selkie walked to the shore, picked up her fur coat from the seafloor. She waved to the hilltop where her parents did stand, let her last teardrops fall to the sand. And they sang to the ocean, we know you must go. And they sang to the ocean, we love to watch you grow. Though you're unlike the daughter that we thought you'd be, your heart proved much truer and beats with the sea. Now every so often I visit that shore and think of the family that I had before. They raised me in kindness and the love that they knew. I'm truly thankful that life gave me you. I'm gonna grab a little water. I'm parched. Does it sound okay out there? Mic feels a little bit hot to me, but it sound okay? All right, perfect. So every set's got to have a love song, right? And sometimes you fall in love with the right person for the wrong reasons. Sometimes you fall in love with the wrong person for the right reasons. It's all jumbled. Love is kind of messy, right? So this is a love story. Not quite the last one, like the last one, a little different, but it's important. I think this needs to face my face, not my shoulder. Oh, you know. Perfect. I'm in love with a demon. I'm in love with his fire. I'm in love with the calling of his desire. Where the fire burns, I must go. Where the fire burns, I must go. I'm in love with a demon, and his fire's in my soul. When broken glass stirs the sand, there's nothing left but to walk. This broken path lies ahead. There's nothing left but to walk. I will dance in the ashes, feel their warmth on my face, wear their dark, dying glory from place to place. What the fire burned, I once grew. What the fire burned once was new. I will dance in the ashes that my love brought me to. When broken glass stirs the sand, there's nothing left but to walk. My broken path lies ahead. There's nothing left but to walk. Burning face at the window, silent voice in my head. Will I ever be able to look at my bed? Where the fire burned, I once slept. What the fire burned can't be kept. I'm in love with a demon, yeah. And his lies are all dead. Indeed. The horns and everything. All right, this one takes a little bit of explanation, but I already told you guys I like magical things and all that fun stuff. I also really like nursery rhymes, and so as it would happen, one day I was thinking, and I was like, you know, Hickory Dickory Dock, they've got a clock, and there's this story over here about 3 blind mice, and, you know, where did the coincidence happen? Are these 3 mice the same? Are they different? Do they come from the same story? I don't know. But I felt like they deserved a story. And I also like, you know, fairies and princesses and queens and all that stuff. So they're in here too. I made my own nursery rhyme. And I hope you guys like it. 3 blind mice ran away that night, deep from the heart of the wood. Far from the sound of the ticky-tock clock that tick-tock's the sound of doom. They ran far away, 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 far away from here. Far away, 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 far away from here. Long ago, when the forest was new, a maiden fair was there. Wandering, lost, and all alone, she was searching for her home. She'd run far away, 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 far away from there. Far away, 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 far away from there. Had she known the fairy queen did seek her for her own, that maiden fair wouldn't linger there in the forest all alone. She'd run far away, 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 far away from here. Far away, 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 far away from here. The fairy queen did find the maid and asked her for her heart. The maiden there thought trade was fair, but asked for a new start. She wants time to go away, away, time could go away. Time should go away, away, time will go away. Those white mice three were witness to this trade of heart for time. When fairy queen did steal her heart, those three white mice went blind. Their sight had gone away, 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 far away from here. Their sight had gone away, I fear, their sight had gone from here. The fairy queen did make a clock with the beatings of her heart. With magic told the maiden fair did get her brand new start. The time has gone away, 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 far away from here. There's no more time, I fear, I fear, I fear, there's no more time in here. Those white mice three wouldn't linger there in a forest without time. But maiden fair still lives on there as happy as a rhyme. Our time has gone away, 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 it's time to go away. The time has gone away, away, it's time to go away. So I was going to use that as my closer, but I think I've got 2 or 3 minutes left. 5 minutes? All right, well, I'll do one more. There is something in my life that is really important to me, and he's about 1.5 feet tall and 45 pounds and fluffy. His name is Rowan, and he is the best corgi in the world. He's actually in the car right now, waiting to, say, well done, Mom. But anyway, growing up with, or having a corgi puppy, you can't not write a song about this little guy because he's so funny looking. But anyway, this song is for Rowan. Rowan the brave and the true, no one runs faster than you. With your ears flying free in the breeze, I know that you'll never grow past my knees. But it doesn't matter, sweet pup, 'cause one day you're gonna grow up and steal our hearts away. Rowan the gallant and strong, in this family of 3 you belong. We will teach you to fetch and to heel, then maybe to poo outside with each meal. But it doesn't matter, sweet pup, 'cause one day you're gonna grow up and steal our hearts away. Rowan the handsome and bold, the key to our hearts you can hold. We will keep you from harm and from fear, and continue to love you more with each year. 'Cause it really matters, sweet pup, one day you're gonna grow up and steal our hearts away. Steal our hearts away. Thanks, everyone.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you? That was fantastic, Rebecca. I want to give thanks to all of our artists tonight. Rebecca, Party of Doubt. We had David open the night, and Trevin played a half-hour set for us. And it's always special when we get a night where we can truly host the neighborhood and host the local talent that's up and coming here. And it's a pleasure to have you all, and thank you all for coming out. And we'll do it again.